with us?
This is Brian.
Hey, Brian. It's okay. You're there. Good, Brian.
I am Keith. How are you?
All right. We had a problem getting on there, but now we are on the air live, and we're going to be talking about anxiety. Hey, Brian. Yesterday, I met somebody that he is like a limo type driver, and he told me that he's on Gabatrol, and he says not only does this help him relax, but he gets with like a natural energy that he feels terrific from it. And, we know that it's for making them feel happy and euphoric, but he says he's never felt so good in his life since he started this Gabatrol, and you're the maker of Gabatrol. But so, Brian, you've been on our show before. Introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are, right? Tell everybody where you live, how much is in your bank account, how many girlfriends you have. Tell them everything.
Sure, Keith. As you know, I'm the creator of Gabatrol. The company is called Pure Life, and as Keith has asked me to tell people before, I have quite an extensive background, a very mixed background, going back over 20 years with my beginnings in environmental health and research, where I began to discover the intimate relationship between the environment and people's health and wellness. I mean, when you have acid rain pouring down on people's food and in groundwater, and you have people walking in even off the streets with like lead and arsenic on their shoes, on the carpets, and the kids are picking it up on their fingers and putting it in their mouths and getting brain damage, you realize the environment is so intricately connected with people's health and well-being. And so I went from there into medicine. I actually went to New York Medical College and began researching as an epidemiologist, looking to go become a doctor. But when I began focusing on nutrition, I realized that was the way to go. I mean, really, nutrition is the most natural, symbiotic way to work with the body versus against it. Now, I also work for a drug company, too, as you know, Keith, so I did discover and realize that, drugs do have their place, but for me, with my more holistic, more balanced perspective, nutrition was the way to go. And so, Keith, what I discovered is really the Holy Grail. I want your listeners to realize what I'm going to give them in the next 2 minutes. This is the Holy Grail. This is the real secret to health and wellness and happiness, okay? Listen to what I'm saying. The only way out is in. The only way out of your problems is to go inside and to realize what's going on. And when I say to go in, it means how do you feel? How do you feel right now? Because everything you do in your life, even getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to make your kids breakfast, which feels uncomfortable, you're doing it because it's going to make you feel better. You go to the gym to feel better. You work hard to put money on the table so you can eat to feel better. And if you're not in touch with how you feel, you're going to make negative choices. You're going to work too much. You're going to reach for negative coping mechanisms like junk food and alcohol and drugs. And what's going to happen is you're going to spin off on a negative cycle, right? The junk food leads to being fat. The fat leads to taking something else that's unhealthy, as an example, right? So, again, if you can get in touch, the only way out is in. Get in touch with how you feel. Become aware of it. You'll make a positive choice. And Gabatrol is one of those positive choices. It's the only quick fix on the market that can help you in a healthy way to combat stress, anxiety, and depression, and then spin you off in a positive way so you start going to the gym, so you have the motivation to get up and do things in life. So really, this is really, Keith, as you said, the Holy Grail, because once more, Keith, just yesterday at the American Heart Association proceedings, they discovered that by reducing stress, for example, with meditation, you can cut your risk of disease, in this case, stroke and heart disease, by 50%. So that is an amazing discovery, Keith, that by reducing stress and anxiety through either taking something like Gabatrol or through meditation, I mean, take whatever you need, but the implications of that, to me, are profound, Keith. The reductions in disease by reducing stress and anxiety are magnanimous.